Parents and social media. Social media has become an integral part of our daily lives, connecting us with friends, family, and the world in ways that were once unthinkable. But what does this mean for parents? With the increase in digital presence, important questions arise about how social media shapes fatherhood and the relationship with children. For parents, social media can be a valuable tool for sharing special moments and staying connected with their children's lives. But it also brings challenges. Issues about excessive exposure, privacy, online safety, and even the way social media can impact a child's behavior and self-esteem are increasingly present debates. This topic invites us to reflect on how fathers can use social media positively while managing the risks that come with this new digital reality. The role of social media in fatherhood. Connecting parents and children. Social media offers parents the opportunity to connect with their children in a completely new way. In the past, families exchanged letters or made long phone calls to stay in touch. Now, with digital platforms, fathers can follow their children's daily lives, see their achievements, interact with friends and family, and even create digital memories that can be relived over the years. For many parents, social media is a way to show and share special moments from their families. Instagram, for example, has become a popular platform for parents who want to document their children's growth, from their first steps to milestones like graduations or birthdays. This creates a network of support and recognition among friends and family, bringing parents closer to their children's social lives. In addition, social media allows parents to find virtual support communities where they can share experiences, exchange tips, and even seek guidance on raising their children. Groups on platforms like Facebook and online forums can be great spaces to learn from other parents and feel part of a support network. However, the use of social media should not just be about sharing happy moments. For social media to become a positive tool in fatherhood, fathers must also use these platforms to teach their children about privacy and digital responsibility. By setting a positive example and using social media in a balanced way, fathers help create a healthy and safe digital environment for their children. The risks of social media, exposure, and privacy in fatherhood. Although social media offers many benefits, it also presents considerable risks for fatherhood, especially regarding excessive exposure and privacy. In an age where information circulates easily and quickly, fathers need to be cautious about what they share online, not just for themselves, but also on behalf of their children. Many parents, in an attempt to share happy moments, end up exposing details of family life without thinking about the consequences. Photos, videos, and even posts about daily achievements and events can have an unexpected reach, putting children's privacy at risk. Furthermore, children and teenagers are more vulnerable to negative comments, online criticism, and even cyberbullying, problems that have become increasingly common in the digital world. Therefore, fathers need to establish clear boundaries about what is shared on social media, asking themselves, am I respecting my child's privacy? Could this content cause any future discomfort or exposure? Are questions that need to be considered before posting something online. It is also important for fathers to discuss the risks of social media with their children and teach them about the importance of keeping certain aspects of their private lives out of the reach of the digital public. Fathers should also take steps to protect their children's identity, avoiding posting sensitive information, such as real-time location, details about their routine, or even personal data that can be used by malicious people. Digital privacy is not just a matter of security, but also of respect for a child's autonomy. Impact of social media on children's self-esteem. Social media can have a significant impact on children's self-esteem and emotional well-being. For many young people, social media has become a platform for social validation, where likes and comments are interpreted as a measure of success or popularity. This can lead to constant pressure to maintain an idealized image and a desire to conform to often unrealistic standards. Parents play a crucial role in helping their children understand that what is shown on social media is not always reality. Carefully curated photos, filters, and posts of perfect moments can distort the perception of real life and create unrealistic expectations. As a result, children may begin to compare themselves to others, affecting their self-esteem and creating feelings of inadequacy. It is essential for parents to promote an open and honest conversation about the impact of social media on self-image, teaching children to value their inner qualities and not just external approval on digital platforms is essential to building solid and healthy self-esteem. Furthermore, parents can be role models by demonstrating that internal validation, self-acceptance, and confidence in its own worth is more important than any like or comment. In many cases, parental support is what makes all the difference. When parents encourage their children to be authentic and not be influenced by digital comparisons, they help strengthen their children's self-esteem and confidence, preparing them to face the pressures of the digital world in a healthier way. Digital education. Teaching children to use social media responsibly. One of the greatest responsibilities of parents in the digital age is to educate their children on how to use social media responsibly. Social media is not just an entertainment platform, but also a space where people interact, share ideas, and express their opinions. Therefore, it is essential for parents to teach their children digital etiquette. That is, how to interact in a respectful and ethical manner on digital platforms. Teaching children about respect and empathy online is crucial. The same rules of respect that apply in the real world must be followed on social media. For example, parents can talk with their children about the importance of not spreading hate or violence, avoiding harmful comments, and not sharing fake news. Additionally, parents should talk about digital privacy and how to protect personal information online, teaching them to set up their accounts securely, not to share passwords, and to avoid giving personal information to strangers on the internet is an important step to ensure safety in the digital environment. Digital education also involves showing children the power of influence on social media. Today, many people, including young people, become digital influencers, and parents should guide them on the responsibilities that come with this power. Teaching children to be aware of their impact on social media, not to promote harmful stereotypes or standards, and to use their voice for good can prepare future generations to be a positive influence in the digital world. The role of parents on social media. Building a positive and realistic image. The way parents behave on social media has a significant impact on how their children behave and relate to the digital world. Children tend to observe their parents and often imitate their behavior. Therefore, it is essential for parents to be role models of good practices on social media. Building a positive and realistic image on social media is a responsibility of parents. This means that, when sharing family moments, parents must keep in mind that they are shaping their children's perception of the digital world. Avoiding excessive use of filters and the creation of an idealized image of life can help convey a more authentic and honest message. Parents can also use social media to educate and inspire their children. Sharing stories about faced challenges, lessons learned, and moments of overcoming creates a more realistic and positive narrative. This teaches children that everyone has difficulties and that perfection is not a goal but a continuous process of growth and acceptance. In addition, parents should avoid overexposing family life, respecting the limits of their children's privacy. While it is natural to want to share special moments, it is important to be sensitive about what should or should not be shown, ensuring that the personal space of each family member is respected, even on digital platforms. The balance between connection and privacy on social media. Social media offers a world of opportunities for parents to connect with their children and stay involved in their lives. They allow them to share special moments, learn together, and even find support in parenting communities. However, they also present significant challenges, such as issues of privacy, excessive exposure, and the impact they can have on children's self-esteem and behavior. For social media to be a positive tool in fatherhood, it is essential for parents to adopt a conscious and balanced approach. This means teaching children to use social media responsibly, setting clear boundaries, and being an example of good practices in the digital world. Digital fatherhood is about guiding children so they can take advantage of the benefits of social media while learning to navigate the risks and challenges safely and healthily. The most important thing to remember is that the real connection a father establishes with his child goes beyond social media. Emotional presence, continuous support, and quality time together are the pillars of a solid relationship. Technology can complement these aspects, but it should never replace them. Now is the time to reflect. How have you been using social media as a parent? Are you creating a healthy digital environment for your children? Share your experiences with us and help build a support network where parents can learn, grow, and navigate the digital world together. If you want to learn more about how to balance fatherhood in the digital world, subscribe to our channel, Lighten Fatherhood. Together, we can explore the impact of technology on families and create a healthy digital future for our children.